morning friends. Welcome to VARINDIA News Hour. Today I am going to reveal few facts on opportunities for technological disruption in times of crisis. COVID-19 has posed major challenges for governments and business across the globe, and technology is playing a major role in combating the crisis. Indian industry's actions will be the key to revival as it explores new opportunities. I think business are looking at driving innovation in their products and services because that is undergoing a change. The needs of the end customers have also shifted. We have seen customers opening up to the technology. A survey reveals nearly 70% of business-to-business startups cite client payment delays as a major issue, with retail and fintech startups most impacted. 7 in 10 B2B startups are also reducing their marketing spend significantly. At the same time, business-to-consumer startups in the delivery space are facing immense manpower crunch. 9 in 10 travel and transport startups have been impacted by the global pandemic, while 8 in 10 agri and fintech startups are facing a significant funding crunch. Majority of the startups expect impact from the COVID-19 to last up to 12 months as per NASSCOM. COVID-19 has brought many business to a screeching halt across the country. People are looking for alternatives to in-person services. Healthcare is no exception. Patients looking for routine treatments are avoiding hospital visits, pushing medical professionals to adopt telemedicine. This means patients can connect to healthcare providers via virtual visits and maybe by the end of waiting rooms forever. Let's look at the headline published in VARINDIA. Changing digital landscape, awareness for cybersecurity has to be the top priority. Smartphones, online shopping, Netflix, Apple Pay, and the list of exciting opportunities offered by digitization is seemingly endless. However, as these innovative digital systems become more prevalent in our everyday lives, so do the digital threats. The internet, which was used to just connect computer networks, is now connected to operational technologies and intelligent devices across the board, brings new challenges. Health Ministry releases guidelines for international arrivals and domestic travels. All international passengers arriving in India will have to give an undertaking before boarding that they would undergo a mandatory quarantine for 14 days, 7 days paid institutional quarantine at their own cost, followed by 7 days isolation at home with self-monitoring of health, according to the Health Ministry guidelines released on Sunday. US visa bill may spell trouble for IT firms. A new legislation in the US which proposes to give preference to individuals educated in the US while granting H1B and L1 work visas might invite trouble for Indian IT firms if it becomes a law. The high unemployment rate in the US because of the COVID-19 crisis might make such legislation a reality. Indian developers created iOS app for remote working. Indian developers have created a world-class app for the iOS ecosystem that is significantly contributing to home productivity at a time when the focus is on ensuring seamless remote working in the social distancing times. NPass is an offline password manager that allows users to safely store password and documents. It works on Mac, iPhone, Apple Watch and iPad OS. Cyber crooks leaked 2.9 crore Indians' personal details. Personal details of about 2.90 crore Indian job seekers have been found dumped in the dark web, raising concerns among cybercrime agencies and experts in India over a massive data breach. Tech magnates are embracing remote work, others may follow. The biggest tech companies including Facebook, Microsoft, Apple, Twitter were the first to send their employees home as the virus spread to the US. Now they're among the last to return them to the office. Some of their employees might never go back. Microsoft to unify app development for 1 billion Windows 10 devices. Microsoft has unveiled Project Reunion to unifying app development across the 1 billion Windows 10 devices. Project Reunion will make it easier to build great apps that work across all the Windows 10 version and devices people use. Monash, Swinburne and RMIT universities have recorded the fastest internet data speed of 44.2 terabits per second, which is a million times the current internet speed in the country. It can download 1000 HD movies in a second. Adani Enterprises formed a wholly owned arm for data center infrastructure. Adani Enterprises has formed recently a subsidiary formed with the name DC Development Chennai Private Limited, that in the name of DDCPL, for data center infrastructure. The company said in a filing to BSE, the subsidiary will carry on the business of providing data center infrastructure, build, lease, maintain and operate services in all its forms and perspectives. IBM announces first job cuts triggered by the pandemic. IBM is cutting an unspecified number of jobs in the first major workforce reduction and said the cuts are aimed at making it more agile, but they come against the backdrop of a major economic slowdown triggered by a coronavirus pandemic that has caused many of its customers to dial back investment and hold off on a big software deals. However, the company did not disclose the scale of the job losses. Hackers unlock every iPhone with a new jailbreak. A renowned iPhone hacking team has released a new jailbreak tool that unlocks every iPhone. Even the most recent models running the latest iOS 13.5, as Apple has kept up its walled garden approach to iPhones by only allowing apps and customization that it approves. Hackers have tried to break free from what they call the jail, hence the name jailbreak. Lastly, the total number of coronavirus infections in India rose to 138,845 on Monday, with the highest ever spike of 6,977 positive cases in the last 24 hours. My key takeaways for today is, as projected, there will be over billions of telehealth visits by the end of 2020. And now that insurers are willing to fully reimburse claims from telehealth visits. The industry is set to take off. Startups, as always, are helping pave the way. The competitions among the startups also increases. Yes, some will definitely survive who would offer same-day appointments with a network of physicians, bring newer opportunities. Many are coming up with much more disruptive ideas, including to offer healthcare practitioners a free HIPAA-compliant video platform to virtually connect with their patients. Doctors on Demand takes telemedicine a step further, allowing patients to make virtual appointments with their own practitioners on the platform. These changes were driven by doctors, insurers, and the government. Telemedicine is being driven by patients looking for better, faster, and safer options for their care. That is it for the day, and don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe to VARINDIA News Magazine. Please download VARINDIA app for latest news and updates. It is available on Google Play Store. Please stay safe, healthy, stay tuned for more updates. Thank you very much. Namaskar.